Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss Ming's channel. This is Miss Ming. On my channel, I do vlog videos, lifestyle videos, and makeup videos, and everything I'm passionate about to create a happy, healthy, beautiful lifestyle. If this content interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out any future content. I am so excited as I'm filming this video. It's towards the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020. There's so many things happened in 2019. First, I got married and I finished my dissertation and graduated from my PhD. Now I'm got a doctor, and I found a full-time job starting in the year of 2020. So there are a lot of changes happening in 2020. I am very nervous, at the same time very excited. During the year 2019, I have watched so many videos on YouTube. Ever since I fell into this rabbit hole of beauty and makeup, I have purchased a lot of makeup products. I know. But recently, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers who are trying to raise awareness. So in today's video, I want to talk about the best makeup products in 2019. I know a lot of YouTubers, they separate the high-end products from the drugstore products, like to see like, oh, best drugstore makeup, best high-end makeup, best luxurious makeup. But to me, in my everyday life, I do mix them up together. And there are definitely times I reach for drugstore products more often than the high-end products. So I hope this video is helpful to you to raise awareness that like it's not good to constantly buy new products, and it's also important to review the products we already have to see which are the better ones and what are the drugstore items that we reach for more compared to the high-end products. All right, I know this is a very long intro. Let's get into it. In everyday life, honestly, I don't use primer products every single day. And I've tried a lot of primer products, but there is one that I actually used up and I keep coming back to it. And this is actually a drugstore product. This is the best primer product that I've ever used in the last year. This is the Wet n Wild Matte Photo Focus Primer. This primer is a hydrating primer. It's not so much like a silicone-y because I have acne prone skin. Sometimes like using primers, they make my skin itchy or they might break me out, or sometimes I just don't like the feel of some silicone products, if you know what I mean. Like they may not necessarily do any bad things to your skin, but I just don't like that texture. But this primer is a hydrating primer. It hydrates your skin, it makes your skin soft, it has some sort of tackiness, but it's not like there's like a film on top of your skin. So definitely I love this primer, and like after I put it on my hand, it just feels like my hand is like so smooth at the same time, like so hydrated. So definitely if you love a matte finish or like a natural lightweighted primer, try the Wet n Wild, this one. And it's so affordable. I love this primer so much more than a lot of the high-end brands. So that is a winner. All right, now let's go on to foundation. For foundation, I feel like we don't need a lot of foundations because like we want like one stable foundation that like we can go all the time. And we probably need a foundation for winter and a foundation for summer because of, you know, our skin tone changes when it comes to different seasons. For foundation, I have two of my favorite. One is for summer, one is for winter. This is the foundation by Beauty Blender. A lot of YouTubers swear by this product. I love this product so much, and I use this foundation all the time in summer. However, when it comes to winter, because my skin is kind of oily in summer but super dry in winter, I feel like this foundation is not as long-lasting and it's not as smooth in winter. But in winter, my #1 foundation is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This foundation is really good because not only it is a foundation, it is also a sunscreen. So basically it has two functions. I love both foundations, but I feel like this one is richer because it has a lot of hydrating ingredients. I love both foundations, but in winter, I love this product because it has a lot of hydrating ingredients. I feel like it's really good for mature skin as well. I know a lot of people with mature skin also love the It Cosmetics CC Cream. The only thing is this foundation is not photo friendly. So if you have like flashlights, it does have like a reflection of the lights because because it has sunscreen. This one has medium to full coverage. It is so good. I feel like this It Cosmetic foundation has more coverage or higher coverage compared to Beauty Blender, but both foundations are really nice. Definitely love both. All right, let's move on to the next category, which is eyeshadows. In the year 2019, I definitely purchased a lot of eyeshadows because I love them, I collect them, I love their colors. To me, they're the item that I can be more creative with. So I definitely justified the fact that I purchased like more eyeshadows than I needed. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 eyeshadow palettes. The first of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette is this one. This is the ABH Norvina palette. As you can tell from the color, I've used it for a lot of times. Let's see. The thing is, this eyeshadow palette is so good because it has like more neutral colors, those two. It has warmer colors, those two. It has like fun colors, pink and blue, and it has a base color. If you can look closely, the base color already hit pan because no matter what color I use that base color. And I use a lot of this color, I use a lot of this color, as you can tell. So as you can tell from this product, I used a lot of them. If you see it from the side, actually there's like a lot of products already gone. If I'm gonna go for a trip and I'm only allowed to take one eyeshadow palette, I will take this one because the powders are such good quality. It has both mattes and glitters. It also has like all of the shades that I needed for my trip. And I love the size of this palette. It's not too big, it's not too small. It also came with a mirror, and it also came with a brush. Of course, I lost the brush because I use my own eyeshadow brushes. But like this palette in general, I think it's perfect. I do think it's like the perfect eyeshadows that you could ever get because it's small enough, it's big, and the quality of all shades are super good and functional. So definitely my #1 favorite palette. If I am allowed to take other eyeshadows, I also love this one. I purchased this in November. This is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. It is such a pretty shadow. The quality is super good, and I definitely made a good use out of this, as you can tell. I used a lot of the shades already, but I think mainly I stay in this zone a lot, and I use those 2 shades a lot. I feel like this one, if I compare this one and this one, I will still love the ABH more, but I think the Huda Beauty has such fun colors that I can work with on like a special event, on a holiday, or on a special party on weekends. I feel like this one is more fun to play with. So definitely it's one of my favorite for 2019. Another one that I love to use, but I feel like it could improve a lot, is the Tati Beauty. Although I do think there are definitely things I wish that it is a little bit different, but I still love this one because this one is such great palette for every day when you go to work. I've been using these 3 columns all the time, like this one, this one, this one. They're so good. I love this palette. The matte shades are so good, so good. The only thing is I feel like the palette is too big, it's too heavy, and the glitters has a lot of fallout. I know the glitter fallout, it depends on the person's eye, I guess, but if you look closely, I only used the glitter shades twice, and as you can tell, there are a lot of fallouts around the palette too. So I feel like the fallouts they're also right here, see? So I feel like it could be because of my eyes, it could be because of my makeup techniques, but if you have glitter fallouts all over the palette, there has to be some sort of inevitable glitter fallout. So I wish this palette is a little bit smaller and lighter and the glitter has less fallout, but in general the color story is so good, the matte shades are so good, and in everyday life when I go to work I don't put glitters at all, so it's not gonna bother me when I go to work. So I actually wish that I only have like 3 rows, so the palette is smaller and it's lighter, so it's really heavy when I'm holding it. So definitely there's some improvement, but this palette has been one of my favorite to use. Alright, now let's move on to the face product, including the blushes, contours, bronzers, and also highlight. For bronzer and contours, I have two of my favorite products. The first one is Drugstore product formula. I know this is the favorite of so many people, so I was debating if I want to talk about it, but this is actually the #1 contour bronzer that I go to all of the time. Another of my favorite is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. This one is the Caramel Cutie. If you look at these shades, it is also really, really pretty. Okay, so now let's talk about the difference between those two. Both bronzers are my favorites, but I use the Physicians formula more because it's a more cool toned shade. So for Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, this shade, it's so pretty, but I only use it in summer when I have a tan on my face. But in winter and other seasons, I do feel like I do use the Physicians formula more. So honestly, for this one, although I love the Fenty Beauty one, I only used it in May, June, July, and August, maybe 4 months of the year, but the rest of the month I love this Physicians formula in winter, spring, and also in fall. Well, in fall I kind of use this a little bit like in October, but starting November, like my face just become like less and less tan. For blushes, I have two products that I absolutely love. The first product I absolutely love is the Milani Baked Blush. This product was very, very popular when it was first launched, but I feel like recently not a lot of people talk about it. I think the trend in the beauty community in general is that like people are always more excited about the new, but there are definitely some classic products that people forget about. And this one is very, very affordable from the drugstore. It is so, so pretty. The color I absolutely love is number 12, Bella Bellini. It has some sheen to it, and it's a very, very, very natural pink color. I absolutely love. Another product that I recently found is by Ciate London. So this is a more high-end product. The color of this one is Dusk. It's also a pink berry color. It also has some sheen to it, but not as much as the Milani. And look, super, 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 super pretty. So as you can tell, this one is Milani, this one is Ciate. The Milani one has more sheen to it, so I definitely love this one for summer seasons, but I think for winter seasons, I love the Ciate a little bit more. But both products are my ride or die products for 2019, and I feel like with blushes, we don't need that many. I personally have, I think, 3 blushes and a blush palette. I feel like those are probably good enough, right? So we don't need like so many different blushes because you only have like certain tones that you can put as your blush to your face. Alright, so the next product I want to talk about is highlighters. I have 3 of my favorite highlighters. The first one is Stila. I think this one is also my favorite in 2018. Of course, I continued using it. I feel like when I attend certain events, when I want a subtle shine that can be very long lasting, I can always count on this Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter. And this is the color Opulence or Opulence. See, so pretty, right? So definitely love this product. Again, this is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter, and this is the color Opulence. But I also have 2 drugstore items that I absolutely love, that I actually reach more in everyday life. The first one is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and this is the color 050 Rose Gold. Can tell that I use this product a lot. It already hit pan. So this one is like a very, very nice rose gold color. I love this product when I use it with my Milani Baked Blush because both of them have like a golden shine to it, but not so much of gold. It's like rose gold to pink type of color, and it is so pretty on the face. Like it's like natural but not super subtle. I love this color. And I also got this one for my birthday from Aunt Jenny this year in 2019. This is the NYX Love You So Mochi Highlighting Palette. I love this palette because it has 3 colors that I actually don't own. If you can tell, it has 3 colors. It has gold and like a purplish shine and also a rose gold color. And I think this one is also more of like a putty type of finish. And let's do... See how pretty. Yeah, I absolutely love this palette. I don't own any of the colors. I use them all the time because I feel like sometimes I like more golden shine and sometimes I like more purplish shine and sometimes I like the rose gold. But this rose gold is different because this one is more bronzed. Super pretty, right? And I feel like for highlighters, I do love to buy highlighters from the drugstore as long as they're good enough, because if you're going on a date, people are gonna notice your lipstick, your eyeshadows, your mascara. But no, I've never heard any date that commented, oh, your highlighters are so pretty. And honestly, like guys, you don't even notice. Even with girls, like people don't really notice. They would notice the blush and the contour, but not so much of the highlighter. So I feel like it's one of the items that I want to save money. Like I don't want to buy like super expensive highlighters just because they're not as pronounced as the other products on our face. All right, so for the next products, actually I should have talked about it earlier after the foundation. Next, I want to talk about the powder product. In the year 2019, I discovered 3 of my favorite powder products. I think when it comes to face powders, I do use them every day because in summer, my face gets oily because it's super humid in San Antonio, so I do need a powder product. In winter, I also love powder products, like especially like when it comes to using the IT Cosmetics CC cream. The finish is kind of dewy, so I do kind of want to use the powder to like make it more matte, especially when you have that light reflector on your face from your sun. I found 3 favorite powder products in 2019. The first one is a drugstore item. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. This powder is not translucent powder, which means you do need to get the shade that fits you. But I absolutely love it because I feel like we have people with different shade range and we do want to, like, let's say if you have darker skin and you use like translucent powder that leaves a white cast, it's kind of weird, right? So I absolutely like the fact that it actually gives you color choices. And this one is a loose powder. It lasted like forever. I used it, I think, 3 times a week, 10 months of the year, and it's now almost gone, but I feel like this powder, you can use it like for the whole year by purchasing this product. So this is what the product looks like. The reason why I love this one is that it's so good for baking. It's so good for under eye area. It definitely highlights my face. It's matte finish and it is full coverage. Like if your foundation is not full coverage, you want your powder to like increase some sort of like coverageness, then you can definitely try this Fit Me face powder. There is one drawback of this product is that like when your face is super dry, because this is such a matte product, I feel like it does kind of cake after long hours if you have dry skin. Like if you hydrate your skin, moisturize your skin enough, and in summer it's perfect. But in winter, I did notice that it does kind of dry out your skin if you already have dry skin, because I have super dry skin in winter and kind of oily in summer. So it's because of the climate and the weather. So definitely, like if you have super dry skin, this may not be your favorite products, but definitely try it out. And it's not expensive. The other 2 products are high-end. This Becca one is so expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase this one, but I love this so much. So I'm like still debating. This is also a loose powder. This is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. It's a Hydra Mist. Like it's so magical that like if you put beauty sponge or beauty blender in it and then you put it on your skin, because the molecules in this powder, when it's contact your skin, and it will absorb water or hydration from the air, so it feels like you're putting water on your face. I love this product. If you have dry skin, this will be your product. Like no kidding. Like in winter, this is my #1 go-to setting powder. But it does have some drawback as well. First, it's very expensive. Second of all, like it doesn't highlight my face. It does help my foundation to last forever. I feel like when I put this powder in my under eye area, it does not highlight it. So this is definitely a good product for setting your face, but not so much for baking. I feel like for baking, this one is a little bit dark and it does not highlight my under eye area. So it does have some drawbacks, but I love this product for winter to set my face. It definitely helped my foundation to last longer. The next product that I absolutely love, and actually I love to use this product with this product. This is the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, and this is their translucent powder. Earlier when I talked about this, the It Cosmetic CC cream, it does have some drawbacks because like after you put this on your face, because it's so hydrating and it's so blendable, the foundation on my face actually they kind of like move around on my face. So if you use this It Cosmetic CC cream, I highly recommend you to use some sort of powder products for the face. So this one comes in handy. This is the Bye Bye Pore Pressed Powder. Look how much product I already used. I absolutely love this one. I'm not just saying it for the sake of saying it. I love this one, and I love to use this one with the It Cosmetic CC cream. Some benefits of using this product is that it definitely highlights my under eye area, and also it just cancels my pores. It makes my foundation look super matte. So absolutely love this product, especially in the summer. One concealer item. I know, like I should have talked about concealer after foundation. Like I don't know, but I have one concealer item to talk about because I previously bought a lot of concealers. I love concealers in general, and I tried a lot of the internet hyped concealers like the Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like that one is really good. It really like cancels me out, but that one is like super dry and it kind of creased after like 5 hours because in winter I have dry skin, but I think in summer it's a really good product. But I think my number one product, by the way, I am gonna be 30 in like 3 months. I think this one is also gonna be great for mature skin. I don't have mature skin on myself yet, but I could tell that as I grow older, my skin is drier and drier. I used to have like more oily face, but now I felt like me. So this one is the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I love this product because it is truly full coverage. It is truly waterproof. I wear this to hot yoga, it stays there, and it covers everything. So if you have like blemishes, like acne scars just like mine, I highly recommend you to try the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Under Eye. I know it says it's Bye Bye Under Eye, but I use it to like really cancel out my blemishes. It works really fine. Another thing I want to caution you guys is that if you use this product, because the product is so rich, you don't want to use a lot of products at the same time. You want to use a little bit. If you feel like the coverage is not enough, try a little bit more. So usually this is how much I use on an everyday basis. So this is how much I use. Can you see it? It's right here. This is how much I use under my eyes. See how blendable it is? See? It is super blendable, and it's super high coverage. So what I do is I don't do this. Don't do this. If you do this, it's not gonna work for you. Put it on your hand and use your finger to dab a very small amount and put it under your eye, and use a brush or a beauty sponge to like lightly pat it in. So don't like do psh. So basically a tube like this will carry you over for a year. So definitely don't use too much at a time. Eyebrow pencils! Okay, so I know Benefits has really good eyebrow pencils. I love the Benefit products as well, but I felt like sometimes, like, you know, eyebrows, like how many different eyebrows can you do, right? So I feel like I don't need a brow gel, whatever. Of course, like if you need them, you do you. Like you do you. There's nothing wrong about that. Like just because I'm trying to be mindful doesn't mean that you have to. Like everybody has different goals. Like if your goal in your channel is like to review all of the brow products, of course you want to use them, right? But to me, because I'm not like a professional makeup artist, I feel like I could save a lot of money by purchasing drugstore eyebrow pencils, and I feel like they work really fine. So the first item that I absolutely love is actually from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, right? So this one is just like Benefit. It has one side that has like eyebrow pencils like this, and then the other side is like a brush. Basically this side color this is, but I think it's like one of the grayish color. This one is super cheap, $3-4, and it works really fine. And today I used that product. I think it works okay. So definitely try this out. But I think e.l.f. has several different eyebrow brow pencils. Not everything worked for me though. Like that's another thing. Like if you don't see this one, if you saw other eyebrow pencil and you purchased it and it doesn't work out, so I tried like 3 of the e.l.f. eyebrow pencils and I only like this. And when it comes to eyebrows, I also absolutely love to use Korean eyebrow pencils. So this one is from Innisfree. I love Innisfree in general. I love their skincare products. I love their sheet masks. I also love their makeup. So this one is Innisfree Brow Master Pencil. This one is really, really pretty. I think this one is brownish gray. I think because I'm Asian, a lot of the Korean brand, they are more mindful in terms of what like Asian hair color is. So I felt like I found better match with Korean brand. Benefits is also good. I love their products, but when I purchase their products, it's too dark or too warm. So I feel like with Innisfree and a lot of K-beauty brands, I found better color match. Yeah. And this one is also very, very cheap. I think you can find them for between $5 to $15. So I think it's a $5, $6. There are also some that are like $9, $10. They're so much cheaper than the high-end brand. Alright, so now let's move on to eyeliners. I have 4 eyeliners for you this year. Let's first talk about the waterproof eyeliners. For the waterproof eyeliners, I absolutely love these 2. The first one is the Japanese Kiss Me eyeliner. The second one is Essence waterproof eyeliner. I love both, but if I have to pick a favorite, my favorite is the Japanese brand. This one is super waterproof and it's super smooth versus the Essence is waterproof, but it's not as smooth as you think. But this one is also very cheap. It's like $3, $4, and this one I think is like $10, $12, $15. Some of them are cheaper than the high-end ones, and I absolutely love them. You can find the Kiss Me one from Amazon. I will put the link in the description box down below. And the Essence, you can buy it from Amazon or Ulta or the local drugstore. The other 2 that are more higher end are the Lancome eyeliner. This is in the color Black Coffee. If you're looking for a red eyeliner, not the liquid eyeliner, the Lancome one is really, really good. See, it is super pigmented, super creamy, and this one doesn't really smudge. It's somewhat waterproof, and it's very long lasting. I wanted to buy it from Sephora, but I think this particular color is sold out. This is the Black Coffee, because coffee color is like too light for me, but black is too dark. I definitely love this, like, because my color is not completely dark. It's kind of like dark coffee brown type of color, so I love this one. And this one is Hank & Henry. This one actually has a lot of drawbacks, I guess. I got this from BoxyCharm. I feel like I like this one, but I also don't like this one. I like this one because it draws very smooth. Like very smooth. Like you can draw whatever you want. Like with this, it's like super, super smooth. Definitely really, really good. However, this one is not smudge proof. It's not waterproof. Basically, if you put any pressure or any water, it will just be gone. So if you are hoping to get some like good eyeliner, like even the Lancome one will stay after you smudge it, but this one will be gone. So I feel like the Hank & Henry are very good when it comes to like short-term results. Like if you're just going to somewhere for like 1 hour, 2 hours, or if you know you're not gonna sweat, you're not gonna cry, this one will work. But if you're going to a very touchy movie or if you're going in the summer, so this one has some advantages, but it also have a lot of limitations. So for lip products, I have 2 lip products that I absolutely love in 2019. The first one is Steve Lauren. I absolutely love this lip liner, and actually this is the only lip liner that I actually love. Really pigmented. Oh, I need to sharpen this. Really pretty, really pigmented, and the color is so good. For the lipstick, I purchased a lot of lipsticks in the year 2019, but there is one lipstick that I constantly go back to every single day when I go to work and school. It is this one. This is the Milani Color Statement lipstick, and this is the color 85. It's natural rose. This is like a natural rose type of pink color. It is really, really pretty. It's matte finish, but it doesn't dry my lips, as you can tell. So this color is so, so pretty. I also used this one today. I feel like this color will go with everyone, regardless of your skin tone. And this is also a drugstore lipstick. It's so good. It's long lasting. It's not drying. It's matte finish. The color is so good. It's so pigmented. There is like no limitation. There's like not a bad thing about this lipstick, and the color is so good to the point that I use it every single day, so definitely recommend this. So for mascara, I have one mascara product that I absolutely love. If I'm gonna go out with mascara, I use this one. This is the Japanese brand, the Kiss Me Mascara. This is a Japanese drugstore brand. You can also get it from Amazon. I will put the link in the description box down below. But this one is so good. Make sure you get a waterproof one. It's so good. I love the applicator, and the formula is so good. It's not too liquidy, it's not too wet, it's not too dry. The best thing is like it is truly waterproof. Like if you wear this and you go to hot yoga and sweat a lot, and then at the end of the yoga your mascara will still be me. I've tried a lot of mascaras like from recommended by different YouTubers. I've tried the Better Than Sex mascara. I've also tried the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, but this is the one that I can actually try in terms of the waterproof factor. So definitely try this out, and let me know in the comments if it works. Alrighty, that's it for today. I hope this video is helpful to you. I hope you also enjoy the products that I talk about in this video. Also, please drop a comment. Tell us what's your #1 go-to favorite makeup product in 2019, and let's help each other. That's it for today. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell. I will see you in my next video. Bye!